Ladies and gentlemen, this is Joseph Hughes. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Okay, the University of Maryland basketball program needs a new coach. Woo-hoo! Okay, so Mark Turgeon, who was a good guy. Mark Turgeon's a good guy, ran a clean program, but to be honest, you know, I don't think he's a really super very good coach. A lot of his winning percentage can be owed to a very weak out-of-conference schedule, really padding the schedule with really weak teams at the front end of the schedule, and being quite mediocre against good basketball programs. And while I like Mark Turgeon a lot as a human being, I didn't like him as the coach of the Maryland basketball program, because basically you want a coach who's going to win games. Of course you do want him to be a good guy, you want him to run a clean program, but you want him to win games. And he's a good recruiter, but it seems like he's more interested in telling the recruits that the moment you want to go to the NBA, I'll help you get to the NBA. And subsequently what happens is all of our best players, just before they become good, leave to the NBA. I mean, Kevin Herter, I mean, you could list them all. And yeah, I don't care anything about the NBA. I like Maryland basketball, Maryland football, and your job is not to bring people in telling them, I'm going to put you in the NBA. Your job is to make Maryland a good basketball program. And if that means you talk a player or two out of going to the NBA, that's what you got to do, okay? That's what you got to do. You can't say, well, the NBA's got these millions of dollars, and even though you haven't really had a really good season with us yet, you have more potential in the NBA, so you should go to the NBA. That's not the advice the head coach of a basketball program should be doing. The advice the head coach of a basketball program should be giving is, hey, I'm the head coach at the University of Maryland, and we want to make Maryland a great team, and I want you to stay. And that's something that Mark Turgeon just could not seem to do. He could not seem to realize that he was the head coach of Maryland, and he's not a minor league or a preparatory school for the NBA. But anyways, this puts us into a new phase, the head coaching hunt, which for Maryland is always one of those exciting and traumatic, and every single name on the board will be discussed, and we'll talk about all the great names, and then they'll hire somebody else. Okay, so that now we're going to go through that. We've gone through that before with the basketball program. We go through it with the football program. And every single conceivable name that can be talked about will be talked about. And on all these message boards, everybody will talk about this great coach and that great coach, and this guy to be perfect, and that guy to be perfect. And of course, they're always going to be talking about alumni. I think I just saw on a message board someone talking about Sarunas Jack. I can't remember how to pronounce his name, but he was a guard during the Gary Williams era, a decent guard. Evidently, he's a good coach over in Europe. And we're going to hear every single name possible. Okay, so get ready for a ride, put your seatbelts on, and then at the end of it, we might be disappointed. Okay, I'm not sure the Maryland administration is capable of hiring a coach based on the parameters of, number one, run a clean program, number two, win games. Okay, that's what we need. Those two elements: run a clean program, win games. Okay, no other elements need to be necessary in the search criteria. Okay, we don't need social justice. We don't need, you don't need to bring race into it. Whatever color the coach is, white, green, black, yellow, whatever. If they're the best coach, they're the best coach. I'll support that coach. But Maryland is kind of in a place now where I'm not sure they can do that. So, but anyways, kind of happy that Mark Turgeon, is no longer the coach. Good luck, coach. You're a good man, and you did your job as best as you thought you could. But we're kind of hoping for a little bit better results than what you gave us. And like I said, we don't need Maryland to be a preparatory school for the NBA. We don't. I would have loved to have seen, Kevin Herter play all 4 years for Maryland. And unfortunately, I guess that's not the world we live in. But we don't need a coach that encourages players to leave to the NBA. We need a coach who wants to make Maryland a great team. So anyways, I'm going to sign off here. Good luck to Maryland in their coaching search. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Prove to me that you can hire a coach based on the 2 criteria I gave. Clean program, win games. Okay. And when I'm talking about clean program, hire decent human beings, or recruit decent human beings who get decent grades, who are good basketball players, and win games. That's the only thing I ask of you. Nothing else. Nothing else. We don't need any politics. Win games, decent human beings, leave all the other stuff out of it, okay? Joseph Hughes, signing out.